Yo, what's up? It's Dave. Wanted to give you another real-time look at Jasper, specifically Jasper Art. The thing that you've probably seen me demo before, you've seen other people talk about, is crazy. And the reason why I'm doing this again is because now it's available to everyone, all paying customers of Jasper. If you just go to my affiliate link, garamel.com/Jasper, you can get access to Jasper and then Jasper Art, which is an add-on. I think if you go for the lowest plan of Jasper on the copywriting side and then add Jasper Art for unlimited use of the art side of it, I think it's like $49 a month. And obviously you could just try it for a month and then stop if you want, but you really need to check this out. I think after you see this demo, you're going to see how insane this is. So let me go ahead and show you on the screen where you get access to it. Once you get access to your Jasper account, you click on art and you'll have to go ahead, and when you click on this, you'll be instructed to put your payment information in there and your subscription to the art piece because it's a separate add-on. Once you do that, you'll get access to this, and you'll see this thing that's already in here is last night I was playing around with this with my nephew, and I said, hey, what is something that you would like for me to create? What kind of image or drawing or whatever? And he said, I want to see a picture of a pig eating a donut. I said, okay. So I literally just put pig eating a donut and then stock photo, because that is one of the modifiers, if you will, that will show you how to do it. And then look at this picture right here. So amazing, right? So there's lots of things that you can do for the, and you'll see you'll get 4 things. And if you don't like those, you can just click it again with the same modifier and you'll get some more. And you can upvote them and downvote them and download them if you want. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Here's a pretty good one here. Although look, he's got like a human hand. So you got to play with it a little bit, but let's say I like this one and I want to download it. You literally just click download and it'll download for you. So let me show you the other stuff that's in here though. You can put your own description in this box, or you can use these different styles. So they have 3D render, Art Deco, cartoon, pixel, pop, whatever. So you could just use these drop downs if you want to put the modifiers in, or I'm going to show you another little trick because I'm Dave Gambrel and that's what I do. I show you little tricks, little hacks and stuff. Here's the medium that you could do for, classic oil painting, charcoal, whatever. So you can use these drop downs if you want, or you could just in this description put whatever you want. So here's what I like to do. There's this website called Crea or Cray. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's right here, KREA.ai. I'll make sure wherever you're watching this, you can get this link as well as my affiliate link to Jasper. But what you do is you click something in here. So let's say, let's do something different. Let's say, I wish I was live with y'all so I could respond to you and see this better, but let's do space. And I type in the modifier space, and then you'll see there's all these pictures that were rendered on different artificial intelligence things. And I can go in and then look at what the different modifiers was. So this one, a cute robot dreaming of a widely spaced deep blue neural network, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So like this doesn't give you actually a lot of the modifiers, but I could literally take that, copy it, paste it over here in Jasper and just ask him to do it. Okay, so here's one example. We'll see what we get. And if you want it to be more specific, you could, but look, this is actually really, really amazing and good. I'm gonna download this picture. So, and you also see like you can upvote or downvote the whole thing, or in this case, like I upvoted this particular picture. So if you really like the output, you could do that. But let's go and look at another one here. Let me see what some of the other ones are. They're like super involved. Like look at this one. All right. A large futuristic scientific flying steampunk transport ship. And then it has all these things, elegant, smooth, ornate. And it has different artists, because one of the things you could do in there is have it look at specific artist types and then render something that's specific to that. You'll see it has 8K, ultra realistic, blah, 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 35 millimeter lens. So as long as it's 400 characters or less, you can pop it up here into Jasper. And I think, yep, that's 361. So let's see, let me just click create and see what we get. And listen, this is crazy, y'all. I'm sure you're seeing how powerful this is. You're going to get all these images. You can use them however you want. You can use them for commercial. Look at that. Oh, my Lord. Look at this one. You can put them in your emails and your blog posts for commercial purposes, whatever, however you want to use them. However you want to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Okay. And then so I'm showing you some like weird kind of out of this world type things, but literally if you wanted, one of the modifiers I like to use is stock photo. So if you put let's do apple pie, and I'll put stock photo. That's it. Nothing crazy. No crazy modifiers. I'm just going to put that and see what we get. I bet we're going to get something really, really good. And then you could, if you're writing an article or a recipe blog or whatever on apple pie, look at that. Now, look, it's funny. It puts iStock things over it sometimes because that's just how it operates, because it's doing it in the form of a stock photo. So that is not a photo that ever existed before. All of these things are being drawn from scratch. But, oh, look at this one. See how it has a stock photo over it? But what it's doing is emulating what it sees. But that one there is actually really good. I like that. I'm even going to download that one. Okay. But let's say I don't want apple pie. I want to have apple pie with vanilla ice cream. And literally just do it like that. Or maybe I'll also put highly detailed is one of the keywords. But we'll still use stock photo, and we'll see what we get. And friends, right now, this thing is unlimited. You pay $20 a month for access. See, sometimes the system gets bogged down because we got so many people using it now. Every now and then you'll get a feedback that says we can't produce that, or it times out. Oh, look at this. Now, this one here, they put the ice cream right on the apple pie because that's what I asked for. But that one there, not too bad, although it looks like there's a little bit of a watermark over the top of it. But let's say I don't want stock photo. I just do apple pie with vanilla ice cream on a plate. And I'll do slice of apple pie, right? So the more specific you get about your modifiers and how you want these things to be done, the better it can draw it. And so there is a little bit of a dance here. You have to, oh, look at that. Now I want apple pie. Isn't that crazy? Really, really good. There is a little bit of a delicate dance that you have to do here with this. The technology is only as good as the input that you give it. But once you start to figure it out, it gets really crazy. So I'll show you one more example. I really like this one artist. His name is Rob Snow, the way he does digital art. And so it's like digital renditions, and you can do really any people, any faces and things like that. But it's really good with celebrities or people that have a lot of stuff for the artificial intelligence to pull from online. So if you ask for somebody that doesn't have any pictures online and hasn't for years, it's not going to have a lot to work with. But if you pick some celebrities and more well-known people, you could do some really amazing things. And sometimes it gets really, really close. So let me do, I'm going to do Jennifer Lopez, because everybody knows who that is. Let me capitalize it. I don't know if this makes a difference, but Jennifer Lopez, digital art, digital art, artist, Rob Snow. I'm going to do 8K, and I'm going to leave it at highly detailed. We'll see what we get. I bet I get some really, really good pictures that look almost like Jennifer Lopez, if not Jennifer Lopez. And again, remember, these are brand new from scratch. Look at that. These are not pictures. These have not been scraped and cobbled together. These are not Photoshop. These are not like they took a picture of this and picture that and combined it. The artificial intelligence goes and looks for the information it has and goes, okay, that's what Jennifer Lopez looks like. Okay, this is how Rob Snow generally draws, the style that he draws. And he draws a lot of like close-up faces. That's why I like it. And digital art. And we want to look at digital art, and we want 8K, high resolution, highly detailed. There you go, right? So that's actually really good. Let me give Jasper some heads up here that I liked these. That was good feedback. And then you could do really, I mean, anything you want. You could start to do mashups, which is kind of funny. So let me do Snoop Dogg wearing an Easter bunny costume. I don't know. I'm running out of creative ideas that I can share with you because I've been doing this for a while. I've had access to this for about a week now, and I've just been playing with it, literally losing sleep. So none of those actually look like Snoop Dogg, although this one over here is pretty close. But Rob Snow is not really kind of known for that kind of stuff. So sometimes if you take the artist out of there and just go with this, and let's see what happens. Oh, I only put one G in dog too. That's my bad. So, of course, it's looking for regular dogs, not Snoop, although that one on the bottom right there before I hit create was actually pretty good. And the cool thing is if you move too fast or you forget what you used to put in there, oh, here it is. It's showing it to me again. If you move too fast or you want to look back, I'll show you something. You can look at your history. So if there's something you liked that you did, That's pretty good. If there's something you liked that you did, you'll see my history here. I literally have 1,415 requests. You can look back through your history. So if there's something really cool that you did and you're like, wow, I really like this thing, but I wasn't sure how to do it. And you'll see, like, I've been playing with so much different stuff. I put diagrams of Da Vinci's notebooks with iPhones in them. Here I was trying to work on hands. It still hasn't worked out hands really well, but it's getting faces. It doesn't do hands and it doesn't do letters very well. So you'll see some of these here didn't look really good. And so I was playing with the different modifiers to figure out how to make it work better. But look at this one. I did Snoop Dogg, same general idea. Snoop Dogg is Superman, digital art, Rob Snow. And look at this one. That is really good. Snooperman. Right? So again, this is Jasper. Let me just end it there. You're not going to fully appreciate how awesome this is unless you go play with it. So go to gamble.com/Jasper. Yes, that's my affiliate link. Go get an account. Yes, you have to get on the copywriting side, but then you can add Jasper Art. Literally, I think on the copywriting side, you can get an account for as little as like $29 a month. It gets you X amount of credits that you can use to generate words, which that on it, in and of itself is awesome. If you need help with your copywriting, or your copywriting sucks, or you just want to get better with copywriting, or you want to crank out more stuff more often, or you have a blog, or you're writing a book, or whatever, you just need to crank out content, social media content, video sales letter. Maybe you want to put a plan of attack for a YouTube video, like a script. It does all of that stuff. I'm not even going to show you that in this particular video, but you can get that side. It's like $29, I think is the lowest one. And then again, it's $20 unlimited to add Jasper Art onto it. So for $49, you can have access to this stuff. I asked somebody the other day who's pretty slow with engaging with these things. But he's very smart, very thoughtful in the space, uses a lot of these tools, but he's not a super early adopter. He said, I tried it, whatever. And I said, what'd you think? And he says, it saves me about 4 to 6 hours today writing some stuff. 4 to 6 hours. That was just on the copywriting side, not even this side of the art side. So seriously, go play around with it. Check it out. And again, I'll put this other link too, so you can get access to it. Krea.ai. So you can really mess around with it and see, because when you put some good stuff in here and you remove these, the old modifiers and put something new in there. So let's just put, I'm trying to think of something that maybe you would use. All right, let's do crowd shot. So here's a good one. Queen Elizabeth II playing guitar, heavy metal concert. I don't really see her in that picture. But anyway, you can take that stuff over here, literally just pop it in, and it starts to give you a good idea of how you can, again, dance with this thing. You need to be the lead. You need to lead it. But once you figure out the dance and the music and how to get things going, see, it doesn't work. Sometimes it's hard to get people dialed in, but that's closer. We got Queen Elizabeth there. But look at these crowds. Isn't that amazing? So if you wanted, what you could do is you could find a better picture of Queen Elizabeth, or have it generate a better picture of Queen Elizabeth, and using Canva or Photoshop or something, combine the two, because sometimes you don't always get the best combinations, or it's hard to get exactly what you're looking for. But I did one of Queen Elizabeth and Steve Harvey the other night that it looked really, really good. It came out great. So I could take that example and put that in there. But seriously, go play with this. You're never going to run out now of photos for all of your stuff. In the last couple of days, I've sent out emails, did some social media posts. I created some photo quotes and stuff of like caricatures of Jim Rohn and Les Brown and some other people, right? And I wasn't using it like I'm not like I'm selling a t-shirt with their likeness or image on there. I'm not a lawyer, so make sure you navigate the creative space for that. But you have the license to use this stuff for commercial purposes. So using it for photo quotes and things like that, I think is well within what you could be doing. I just don't know that I would be creating like that Snooperman thing with Snoop Dogg and then selling a shirt with that, because I'm sure his team would not like that. His legal team would not like that. But you know, for photo quotes and putting it in blog posts and stuff like that, that's pretty cool. And then you don't need to put any attribution to any other site, any other stock photo site. You don't have to buy stock photos. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You could just create it right in here, and then you could create as many images as you need. So if you need multiple images for a book or something that you're creating, and you want to have sketches, and I didn't even show you the different styles. Like, let me just see how this pops up here. Like if I did illustration as a different style. Whoops. you'll see like the pictures that I showed there are like, look like a real crowd. But let me see what's going on here. Although I should probably remove cinematic from the description. Look at that. Now you could actually probably use that in your blog post. How awesome is that? That looks like Queen Elizabeth playing guitar, right? So again, sometimes it's just pulling these levers a little bit, changing things up just a little bit. I'm actually gonna download this because I'll probably find some use for it later. But you're not going to appreciate the power of this until you go play with it. So go play with it. Go play with this. Go play with this other thing that kind of gives you the different modifiers and stuff you can use. And of course, I'm staying on the leading edge, cutting edge of this. I've been playing with it before anybody else had access to it. So I know some secrets and stuff. So if you get access and you have some questions or whatever, feel free to ask me wherever you want to reach me. You know how to find me. And maybe I'll share some of the other tools and stuff and secrets that I've been using to really get some incredible outputs out of this. All right. Hope this served you. Have an amazing day. Again, the site is Jasper. It's gamble.com/Jasper. And wherever you're watching this, there'll be a link available for you. Go check it out and let me know what you think. See ya.